So we thought it's amazing. We're going to have adventure. And imagine we were building our tent for maybe half an hour. Then we went for sunset. And then we came back with a car. We couldn't find our tent for 30 minutes because it's just so dark. And then when we decided to, lit the fire and sit around, we realized how dark it is around. And like we see nothing and nobody. And it's just the forest. We have no clue what kind of animals are there. And then we freaked out. So we ended up sleeping in the car.
Hey folks, welcome to our show, Aprica Nomad Podcast. This is a monthly show committed in helping you rethink and redefine your idea of traveling and having adventure in your life, expanding your view, desire, interest, and pushing yourself to go out of your comfort zone. It's your boy Abdul, your host for the show. Welcome on board and let's get ready to take off. Hello and welcome to Aprica Nomad Podcast. Today we're going to have on our show an amazing traveler and adventurer. Her name is Greta Kesa. Greta is a passionate problem solver who loves to speak up and make things happen. She is originally from Lithuania and is now working in Malaysia with a passion for leadership and developing over at Mindvalley. 5.5 months into being a customer support specialist, she's got an opportunity to lead the whole department and become responsible for customer support operations with people management in Mindvalley. 1 year after, her responsibility level extended to customer success experience, where her main goal is to cooperate with other stakeholders within the company to solve the main customer pain point. Greta is especially interested into leadership, happiness, and people empowerment. She's been actively writing her insight and sharing stories on LinkedIn. In addition to that, Greta is working online courses in Lithuania, pivoting her own happiness coaching program, performs Bollywood dances, and leads Zumba lessons as a licensed instructor. Greta is a happiness and leadership coach, the author of 12-week happiness coaching program, and the head of customer experiences at Mindvalley. So please, dear Nomad, welcome on our podcast, our beautiful Greta. Hey, Greta.
Hi, happy to be here.
Hey, how are you? Welcome on our show. How do you feel?
I'm good. I'm very, very excited. I'm looking forward for this conversation. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for joining our show. We are also excited to start this beautiful episode with you. And Greta, so first of all, I would like to help our audience know more deeply about you. Of course, I've been through your bio, but maybe you can tell us more about you, where you're from, and maybe tell about your life before starting your adventures and everything.
Sure. So I was born and raised in a tiny country in Europe called Lithuania. I say tiny country because usually when people ask me where am I from, no matter where I travel, right, or even here in Malaysia, and when I say Lithuania, everybody's like, Romania? I'm like, no, Lithuania. Slovenia? No, Lithuania. So it's a pretty hard process for me to explain where I'm from. And then I just say, this is a small country from Europe, only 3 million people, but it's still lovely. So it's actually sometimes pretty hard to explain where I'm from. Plus the name in English is very hard for people to pronounce. It's Lithuania. I don't know why it's so difficult.
Lithuania. Okay.
It could be just Lithuania or something, but it's pretty difficult. I was born and raised in the fifth largest city, or rather town. And my parents both are Lithuanians, and I have 8 years younger sister. And, I was, I think, living pretty a usual life. I would say I was living in a pretty privileged, family that I had roof over my head. I was supported. I really loved my childhood. I especially loved taking care of my sister when she appeared in the world. And I was feeling like I'm really, close to her. And then the school and, of course, university. And even though, my parents, especially mom, wanted me to study abroad. And even for 18th birthday, she got me my astrologic horoscope or something, which says, where I'm meant to be. And this horoscope